Alrighty guys, it is go time. We're going to do this chapter. Oh, it's this guy. It's him. Sorry guys, chapter's cancelled. No, but really, we're going to be using Merlinus. Yes, I said using. Merlinus not only is going to be providing menus for us to use, but now he's also going to exist. The catch here is that he can't move. Literally, he can't move. So he has his tent that'll set up. And so that'll mean, let's say, if you have a unit with 5 items, and they like pick a treasure chest or something, and they hit their limit, rather than just having to throw away that item, they can just straight up give that item to Merlinus. And it's automatic, it's very convenient, and you basically want to be using it at every single chance you can. Problem is that, yeah, the tent is a big giant fuck me light, so if so if you deploy it, that means enemies are probably going to be going for it, and there's a lot of chapters that specifically keep reinforcements that appear near the beginning of where you start, just to go after Merlinus if you fail to defend him. And by a lot of chapters, I mean like every fucking chapter after this, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Fortunately, because I know this game inside, backwards, outside, outside, backwards, backwards, inside, outside, backwards. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Especially because the early on units aren't going to be doing too much to him, and Merlinus does actually level up. That's not saying that he's going to be like defending himself, or even really going to be putting up much of a threat. But think of it like Nils' level up. So Nils can get like speed and defense. That'll be what it's similar to. Anyway, enough about Merlinus, that fucking loser. It's time to go back to this fucking loser by the name of Erik. Good old Erik. You didn't think he was gone forever, did you? Well, nope, he's not. He's here. He's here and he's ready to take his medium-length haircut to the barber. God damn, I've always hated that hairstyle. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Erik is going to exist, and that's why we have Sarah on point. Because, well, Erik is only going to be recruited with Sarah, because I'm pretty sure it has to be Sarah. If he can be recruited by anyone else, I do not know of them. The only other person I can think of would be maybe Elliewood, and even then that's a big maybe. It's safer to just use Sarah, because you should be deploying Sarah anyway. So, this is going to be a route chapter, which it's going to be kind of intimidating because most of the enemies are going to be aggressive, and the few that aren't are going to be right over here. Anyway, let's look at Erik now before I forget to show off his annoying stats. Yeah, Erik is really terrible and awful, but remember how Lundgren had a silver lance and he became instantly more annoying because of it? Yeah, Erik has a silver lance, and that instantly makes him way more difficult and annoying than he needs to be. It means that we're probably not going to want to use Elliewood against him, and you know, potentially we're going to just kill him with either Hector or even maybe Dorcas, but more likely Hector because Hector has the Wolf Veil, and Wolf Veil just really chomps down anything with a fucking pulse. Here, that's actually not that good. Wow. Oh, Oswin. I don't know why I expected you to one-hit. Oh well. So yeah, these guys, this is Merlinus' tent. Yeah, as you can tell, he has no movement, he has not very good defenses, it will level up, also his skill exists, which is weird because he can't attack, so, anyway. So we want to make sure that we're dealing with the enemies that can go after him as soon as possible, like these chuckle fucks. So, we're going to be doing this. Thankfully, Dorcas is somehow becoming my most reliable unit in this fucking game, which astounds me to no end, but I'm definitely not complaining. So, and I'm not even gonna look. I bet it was a double. Oh wow, one hit and then probably doubles. Yeah. Now, with soldiers, you do not even need to check. If you're not killing a soldier, you're not a unit worth using. So, let's get you over here. Yeah, for now I'm not going to have Marcus with any items because I don't want him to be getting kills, to be frank. Oh no. And as it is now, one thing we do have to keep in mind is that this chapter is going to be kind of like a race. What do I mean by that? Well, remember how bandits can destroy villages? Well, not just bandits can do that. Pirates as well can do that. And with one of the villages, well, there's 2 villages on opposite sides of the map. One's right there. It's less important than the one that we really want to get to. We're still going to be getting to that one anyway. It's going to have a weapon in there, which is not terribly useful. Meanwhile, the village on the south is incredibly relevant to my interest. We'll learn about it right here. Look at that hair. Look at that, like, what is that? It's not an earring, but it's like something you put in your hair. I know there's like a term for it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so this dialogue is introducing one of our new characters that we're not using. Again, usually this is a character I love to use, but we're not using her. Either way, I still really want her because she's going to make life easier for the next few chapters. And she's also just really handy to have. Yeah, this is going to be... Come on, have you said her name yet? I want to say it. Yeah. Laos treats his citizens like shit. Big shocker. Darren is a big idiot. Probably because he's a dumb asshole. That's why. Anyway, that's a nice little background information you get. All that aside, though, this village is going to be incredibly important. This houses one of the most important characters, I'd argue, in any playthrough. Literally just for one reason. She's going to be a healer that's on horseback, which, if that already isn't good enough for you, then she also recruits another character who recruits another character. So even if you don't use her, she's getting you 2 other units, one of whom is considered one of the best key units in the game, especially if you're playing hard mode. So, yeah, that's definitely someone to watch out for. Anyway, enough blabbering. Let's recruit her. I don't even feel like commentating over this, but good old Sarah being annoying. I mean, what are your options, really? I don't know why you would decline. Just go with it, Erik. Come on. Yes, join us. Just fucking join us. This dialogue always threw me off when I first played the game. It implies, like, the dialogue in this chapter implies that you have to send Erik specifically to that village in the south if you're going to recruit Priscilla. You don't. You don't have to at all. You'll get Priscilla no matter who you visit that chapter or that village with. It's specifically that Erik is hired to protect her, but that said, you do not need to have Erik visit her. Which is very convenient for the way that I play, because I don't like having her go that way, especially considering pirates spawn right here, and these pirates are going to make a beeline for Priscilla's village. As not to mention, there's going to be a bandit who spawns somewhere around here-ish, and he's also going to make a beeline for this village. So having strong axe users go against Erik is not my preference. So, anyway, I'm going to protect this village with Marcus because fuck it. That's why. I'm not sure how I really want to do this right now, because I want Eliwood to start going south ASAP, but... how about this? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of the tricky part, because there's so many units early on that just kind of swarm you. Oh, so are you fucking kidding me? Really? That's not good. You guys will be fine. You'll be fine. Someone's gonna die. I almost kind of wish I had just sent this over here, but whatever. Can't really do anything about it now. Cool. Good thing you avoided that. If this had been hard mode, I would have already had to have reset. Well, heck to hard mode. Let me clear that one up. Yeah, Erik is... Wow, Thunder really makes Erik that much better. With Fire, Erik is doing jack shit, but with Thunder, Erik is like fucking taking names. Wow, that was 10 damage and he's still standing. I like it. I like what Erik's doing right now. Hey, look! It's fucking black. Oh my god, I love Pearl Jam so much. Hear the sirens. Okay, that joke's not funny anymore, but yeah, so these are the pirates I was speaking of, and they do not fuck around. That's why we're sending Elliewood, because Elliewood is also not going to fuck around. Granted, he's probably not doubling, but hey. Actually, he is fucking around. Whatever, work with me. Okay. Jesus, this is ludicrously good. Okay. I guess for now, I can just leave Hector there. And then I'll get Erik ready to start sniping people. And then Hector can just one-man army the rest of the units that are going to come out. Because that's how I just play. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have to one-man army it. He can just do this. He can have these guys jump in. Okay. Chapter next turn. Of course. Yeah, this is also what makes this chapter that much more difficult. Is because rain is going to make it difficult to get to this village, and these guys are single-minded about it, so... I don't like that. I'd rather get Priscilla first. Can you reach me? You cannot, I believe. Okay, well then fuck it. Did I? Okay, I did it. We're getting sort of clips. Here's what we're gonna do. Ba-boom! Nice! Erik, you're in my favor. We're starting out on good terms again. We're talking. We're moving, we're grooving. Okay, let's do this. There. So now we've got quite a bit ready for when these guys start attacking. Which will be sooner than later, I imagine. Yeah, because Erik just gets impatient after a certain turn, and he just decides, fuck it, I'm gonna aggro. Eventually. Here's more plot. He's leaving. Yeah, Erik sucks and Darren's not that much better. What's new? I like to imagine he's pathetically like, no! You can't! Blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, it's true. Ossia knew of these plans like way before you guys even thought we would have. Well, they would have. We're not with Ossia. We're with Theron. Keeping Warhunter. Yeah, which means abandoning your son. Who's Nurgle? Lord Nurgle, who's this guy I need to remember the name of? Yes, you puss. This monkey of a man is getting manipulated. Yeah, I'm so sure. All my reinforcements. Where the fuck are they? This is why I'm not doing voice acting for these characters. That would be really obnoxious. But yeah. So Erik is going to be aggroed. And that's a lot more threatening than you might think. Come on, 40%. And here comes the rain. I'm only happy when it rains. Was that not the same girl who did Cornflake Girl? I don't know music anymore. That's from the 90s, but that was my time, clearly. Why am I this way? Okay. And then you... Sure, whatever. I'm just going willy-nilly with this bitch, to be honest. I kind of want to get ready for this, so... Leave me vulnerable as nobody's business. Okay. I'm good on heals, but I'll buy some more anyway. I have too much money and I spend it liberally in this spot. Let's buy one more fire. Okay, that's why I like having Reliance. You can just buy this much shit and get away with it. It's really not good and advisable, but it's what I do. Anyway, I keep thinking you have more units, but I don't. Cool, good, you avoided that. That was the one I wanted you to avoid. Cool. That rapier is convenient just for enemies like that. Like, look at that critical rate. It's delicious. Hey! You decided to stop running away from home. You want to eat at the table like a normal person. So, what does this one have? Fuck it. I am kind of low on iron swords. I'm just buying all this stuff in advance because I know I'm going to need it eventually. So it's better to buy it now when I have the availability to do so than to sit on my hands and wait until I'm like begging. Okay. Man, why did I dislike Erik? Why did I? Anyway, this is going to be the item I was putting off getting because I didn't want Marcus getting any kills. It's going to be the lovely, the fashionable, the big, the hefty, the thick, the useless Iron Blade. Iron Blade is not a very useful weapon for my purposes in this game just because, well, it weighs you down way more than it needs to, and it gives you a lot of strength, but at this point in the game, you really don't need to use it. Meanwhile, when you're given it in Fire Emblem games, otherwise, a lot of the time there's a big, good cost reward for that. Especially in a game like Fire Emblem 6, but this game, you really don't need it. At least in my opinion. It's nice to have, but it just ends up being a wasted slot for me because I never use it. So, that's how I play. Let's do this. Let's just make a wall. A bro wall. I said Erik aggroes, but I think he aggroes after this ring. Yeah, because now his units are starting to move. And more pirates, of course. Just couldn't get enough of them earlier. Erik, I kind of don't know what I want to do with you, to be honest. Actually, yeah, fuck it. We'll have you retreat. Sarah is not healing, so whatever. And those pirates are gonna... I think these ones are actually gonna start going for Merlinus directly, which is bad news, but whatever. I'll worry about it once I got Priscilla. Probably gonna split the segments soon-ish. Why do you guys keep hitting? You and your fucking math fighting ways. It's not cool. I'm not into it. It's not funny. Not fucking funny, dog. Okay, I'm being annoying. Okay, let's wait right here. I think once I get Priscilla, I'll split the segment and then just focus the rest on the ending plot and then words. Words are hard. Anyway, on the rest of the game, of the chapter. Seal Marcus just because free experience. Can you support someone that... No. God damn it, Osmond, what am I even using you for? This is the biggest disappointment I've faced in... Oh no, don't tell me he's running back to the fortress! Oh, he totally is, that sucks. Oh, you jerk. Okay, this chapter's gonna take like way longer than it needs to at this rate. Oh well. Okay, I'm getting Priscilla and then I'm clocking out. Wow, look at that matching hair tones. So yeah, Priscilla does not at all care who you are. She's gonna join you. Yeah, Priscilla's one of my favorite units in this game, just for multiple reasons. One, she's a horseback healer. That is as helpful as it sounds. She starts out with pretty decent stats. I mean, this doesn't look good, but considering that all healers can become offensive units once they promote, these are going to be decent stats to start out with, compared to someone like Sarah, who has not very great base stats, and therefore gets kind of left behind as a magic user. Priscilla can actually be pretty doggone helpful if you put the time and effort into her. Granted, she'll probably be outclassed by magic units like Erik, but she's still going to be able to heal and use a lot of her movement, and that's why I love her. She's also one of the few units in the game that's likely to cap luck, which I haven't bothered to explain what stat caps are, but every stat for a unit has a specific limit to which it'll grow. For any unpromoted unit, that'll be 20, except for luck, which is 30. And then when they promote, it'll be somewhere between 20 to 30 for a unit. And then luck is still going to be at 30. And most units do not have high enough luck growths to cap lucks, especially because it's a 30 cap. It's going to be the highest cap that you can get. Meanwhile, Priscilla, I believe, her luck growth is either 50 or 60%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually, considering she has 17 levels before promotion and then 20 after, that's 37 levels at 50%. That's like what, 18 levels on 18 points on average, which is 25 luck. And really that means that you only need a few extra, like, above average level ups to get luck capped, or you can even use a goddess icon. Yeah, I could gush about Priscilla. I just really like her. She's also pretty. I'm gonna be honest, I think she's kind of cute. Moreover, I like her supports because they're actually kind of shitty and tragic, but I'll get into that later. Last thing to note about Priscilla, she starts with Mend, and yes, you are reading that right, Mend, not Heal. What Mend is it restores much more HP, has a higher staff rank than Heal, so what that's going to mean is that it's harder to use initially if you're using like a unit like Sarah, who hasn't been training her staff rank, but it's going to heal for a lot more. So where Heal might only heal for 10 HP plus the magic base, here Mend is going to heal for 20 plus magic. So in this case, Priscilla's would be like, what, 26, I think? Let's see. Yeah, 26. So compare that to Sarah, who right now is healing for like 16. Wow, Sarah has the same magic. Huh. Weird. Anyway, that's enough dicking around. I'm going to heal with Priscilla just to show you what it's like, and then we're not using her, sadly. I know, I'm sad, but I like Priscilla, just I always use her. Oh well. Yeah, Priscilla's one of the best units in the game, in my opinion, so it's a shame we won't be seeing her too much, but anyway, we got the rest of the chapter ahead of us. Now with her under our belt, we got a lot less to worry about, but we still have to clean up this chapter properly. So, I will see you guys for the thrilling trilogy conclusion to Triple X Dare Another Day. I don't even think that's what it was called. Whatever, fuck it. I will see you guys later.